Good morning, and thank you for joining us today for Orange County's 28th Annual Blue Ribbon Month Kickoff event. I'm Eldon Baber, and I have the privilege of serving as Raise Foundation Executive Director and as a member of Orange County's Child Abuse Prevention Council. April is a special month for us. Recognized nationally as Child Abuse Prevention Month, it is also, of course, known as Blue Ribbon Month. For us, and we hope for you as well, Blue Ribbon Month is truly about community and community building. It was this focus that guided our Blue Ribbon Committee in creating our theme for today's event, creating a community that cares. We are at our best when all members of the community are engaged and acknowledge the roles we all play in addressing the complex, multifaceted issue that is child welfare. In doing so, together, we can find proactive solutions for keeping kids safe, healthy, and happy. Today, our kickoff ceremony represents the start of a month-long campaign in observance of National Child Abuse Prevention Month. The month of April is also dedicated to engaging and helping the entire community become even more mindful about the safety and well-being of children. We hope today's kickoff will encourage you to be an active partner in helping to reduce occurrences of child abuse and neglect and to provide comprehensive awareness about prevention. Orange County's Child Abuse Prevention Council, the Blue Ribbon Committee, along with all of our collaborative partners, recognize the difficulties and challenges presented to parents, children, and families over the past few years. The resiliency of Orange County residents and professionals has been nothing short of remarkable and speaks to the strength of our many communities. We know that difficult times can affect us all, and we encourage everyone attending today to look out for those in need, to provide support and resources where you can, to offer a kind word to someone who might be having a rough time, and to always be a champion for children. We hope Blue Ribbon Month encourages all of you to become or remain champions for prevention. We hope you all have an opportunity to grow in your understanding of how we can ensure the well-being of children in Orange County, and of course, help us create a community that cares. Today's kickoff event will center on several timely initiatives and topics which are central to the mission of Orange County's Child Abuse Prevention Council, which is also known as the CAPC. These important issues include mandated and community reporting of suspected child abuse, child and youth advocacy, the impact and value of resource families, and unintentional juvenile window falls. Our website, theraisefoundation.org, has a variety of resources, materials, handouts, and events to engage the whole community throughout Blue Ribbon Month. I'd like to share a few examples of upcoming Blue Ribbon events. The Blue Ribbon Family Fun Day is going to be held on April 22nd. On April 12th, our wonderful partners, the Orange County Social Services Agency, will be leading a countywide Wear Blue Day, coinciding with the Orange County Board of Supervisors Blue Ribbon Month proclamation. We'd like to encourage everyone to join in. Don't just wear blue. Share photos of your support on social media with hashtag #GoBlue for OC Kids or hashtag Wear Blue Day. The second annual Blue Ribbon Community Forum is set to occur on Thursday, April 21st. This forum will host leading experts who will discuss drowning prevention, window safety, and trends of fentanyl use in the county. The Chicago School of Professional Psychology, another one of our fantastic partners in the community, is hosting a workshop in April on cultural competencies within the child welfare system. This will be an accredited training, and the workshop offers continuing education units to child-serving professionals in attendance. The Race Foundation will, of course, be delivering numerous prevention presentations throughout Orange County. If you, your organization, business, place of worship, parent group, or city would like to schedule a speaker, please let us know. And amid numerous other community awareness efforts, many fire departments, law enforcement agencies, schools, local organizations, and nonprofits will be planting dedicated Pinwheels for Prevention gardens. These pinwheel gardens are the perfect opportunity to show support for Blue Ribbon Month, engaging conversations about prevention, and remind us all that childhood should be fun. Last but not least, numerous community organizations, schools, family resource centers, and cities are hosting a variety of fun and creative awareness activities. Just a few examples would include the Stanton Family Resource Center hosting a memorial garden planting and Blue Ribbon Walkathon on April 16th. The City of Westminster and the Westminster Family Resource Center are hosting a Bunny Hop event on April 9th and 16th. Latino Health Access and the Downtown Family Resource Center in Santa Ana are hosting a number of community-based events throughout April, including a youth workshop on emotional abuse through its Teens Next Door programming. Our friends at Bikers Against Child Abuse, also known as BACA, will be at a number of events throughout April, revving their engines and showing their support by riding their distinctive motorcycles throughout Orange County. And our CAPC staff will also be presenting on vicarious trauma during the upcoming Meeting of the Minds conference on April 15th. So, as you can tell, April is full of events and opportunities for everyone to join in this year's Blue Ribbon campaign. If you'd like more details on the events I mentioned or would like to find about other events, just visit us online at theraisefoundation.org. Now, I'd like to shift our focus to today's program. I'd like to introduce to you Senior Pastor of Newport Church, Pastor Diane Wilson. Pastor Diane is a faith-based partner and advocate for children who understands the value of engaging a variety of community stakeholders in prevention efforts. And we're pleased that she's joining us today to provide an indication for today's kickoff. Pastor Diane.
I'm Diane Wilson. My husband and I are the senior pastors of Newport Church in Orange County, and I'm the founding director of the Imagine Foundation. It's a privilege to be here with you today for the kickoff of Blue Ribbon Month. As a church and a foundation, we have been partnering with Orange County Children and Family Services for many years, coming alongside the government agency to help in any way that we could as a faith partner. And I love what the Raise Foundation is doing, which is preventative. We are very passionate, again, about making sure that we can be involved in any way possible to help kids not actually be part of the government system. If there's anything we can do, we want to be part of it. This year's theme for Blue Ribbon Month is creating a community that cares. We care deeply, and we know that other community partners and church partners care as well. We just want to invite you to be part of the caring, because the more people involved, the more help we can give, the more we have, the more we can be a blessing. And I know that this month is significant, especially for the kids who are in that place of vulnerability, not even knowing that there's somebody that cares about them, and families not knowing, is there help on the way? We want to be part of that help. And so I really encourage you to sign up for everything that you can. And it is, again, I will say, our privilege to be here in this point of time. And our prayers are for the faith partners who are doing the work, coming alongside the government and the Raise Foundation, who are doing an amazing job of preventative care. And let's just make this month of March something that we can all step up into, so that we can see a difference in our community, just not for this year, but beyond. God bless you and thank you. And I really hope to meet you at some point soon, and very excited for the kickoff today. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Pastor Diane, for your powerful words this morning and for all you do for the children and families of Orange County. Your continued collaboration and insights are invaluable to creating the community of care we all envision. Next on today's program is the Pledge of Allegiance, led by Under Sheriff Jeff Halleck from the Orange County Sheriff's Department. Please join him this morning in reciting the Pledge of Allegiance.
Place your right hand over your heart. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Under Sheriff Halleck, and thank you to the Orange County Sheriff's Department for leading today's pledge. More than that, I'd like to thank you for all that you do and your colleagues to help keep safe. We look forward to seeing pinwheel gardens outside of many of your stations. Before I introduce our MC for the kickoff, I'd like to say a word of thanks to my fellow Child Abuse Prevention Council members, as well as our Blue Ribbon Committee. Your support and efforts are what make this kickoff event, along with our year-round awareness efforts, possible. Representing more than 20 different organizations in various segments of the community, you personify the spirit of collaboration that is necessary to holistically prevent child abuse and neglect in Orange County. Your dedication to children and families is deeply appreciated. Now, it gives me great pleasure to introduce to you our ceremony MC, a beloved advocate for children who is all about raising awareness, Vicki Nguyen. Vicki's a former Spectrum News journalist and soon-to-be communications manager with the Orange County Department of Education. A native Californian, she's a 2018 Golden Mike Award winner with a passion for telling stories that create positive change in her community. Before working for Spectrum News 1, Vicki worked at KEYT News Channel 3, that's an ABC affiliate, in Santa Barbara, as a multimedia journalist and a nightside reporter. Vicki was a crime reporter for KFYR TV, an NBC affiliate, in Bismarck, North Dakota, hosted her own bilingual TV show on Saigon TV, and reported for Garden Grove TV. Vicki is a true lover of everything Orange County and is honored to oversee her first Blue Ribbon Kickoff event. Please join me with a warm welcome for Vicki Nguyen.
Thank you so much, Eldon. Throughout my professional career, I have aimed to cover stories that would positively impact the community. Today, I'm so honored to spotlight Blue Ribbon Month and the mission for awareness and prevention of child maltreatment. Since child abuse and neglect is nearly always preventable, raising awareness can literally save children's lives. So I encourage everyone with us today to absorb all that you can during the ceremony and share it with loved ones and colleagues, anyone. Thank you all for joining us today as we aim to promote a community that cares. As we prepare for National Child Abuse Prevention Month, we are pleased to have Orange County Board of Supervisors Chairman Doug Chafee share a few words this morning.
Is nationally recognized as Child Abuse Prevention Month. And in Orange County, the blue ribbon is synonymous with child abuse prevention, representing a unified message and call to action for all of Orange County to work together to prevent child abuse and neglect. Throughout April, events are being held across Orange County to recognize and honor our community's involvement in preventing child abuse. Our county and its partners are unified as a community that cares by participating in Go Blue for OC Kids Day. We wear blue on Tuesday, April 12th, in solidarity to raise awareness and prevent child maltreatment. We hope our residents will wear blue to join us in recognition of this serious topic. Child abuse and neglect are complex, ongoing issues affecting children from every part of society and crossing all cultural, ethnic, and socioeconomic lines. Ensuring the safety of our children is the role of our entire community. Our communities are stronger when all residents are aware of child abuse prevention and involved in supporting families as they strive to raise their children in safe, caring environments. I believe our community truly cares about keeping children safe. We're fortunate that here in Orange County, we have a robust system for prevention. Through programs like the County of Orange Social Service Agency's Family Resource Center platform, and the strong collaborative relationships we share with our community and faith partners, we've created more opportunities for families in crisis and those who may be at risk to access needed services and supports to prevent abuse and neglect. On behalf of the Orange County Board of Supervisors, I hereby declare April 2022 as Child Abuse Prevention Month in Orange County. We urge all residents to take part in the important efforts of the Child Abuse Prevention Council, the Blue Ribbon Committee, the RAISE Foundation, and its partners who serve children and families. We're better working together to prevent child abuse and build healthy, safe, strong, and nurturing families and communities. Thank you.
Thank you, Chairman Chafee, and the Orange County Board of Supervisors for your commitment to the prevention of child maltreatment. And we're so lucky to have yet another county partner, District Attorney Todd Spitzer, who reminds us all to remain vigilant for all types of abuse, whether physical, emotional, or mental, and to report it. He joins us this morning with a few words.
Ian, thank you so much for emceeing this event. We are all so appreciative. I'm very excited to kick off Blue Ribbon Month, which I find is a call to action for all of Orange County to work together to prevent child abuse and neglect. Blue Ribbon Month brings and raises awareness to very important issues that are critical. Children who are victims of abuse are some of the most vulnerable individuals in our community. When a child is suffering from abuse, they may not know how to get help or how to speak up or know what to say or know whom to talk to. That's why we are here. The Orange County District Attorney's Office is a voice for the voiceless. We help victims of abuse find hope and healing. We need to work together as a community to ensure each child is safe. That's why we have mandatory reporters, and we rely on them, such as our teachers, our social workers, law enforcement officers, doctors, and nurses, to bring child abuse suspicions and cases to our attention. As a community, it is also important if you see something, please, you need to say something. Abuse is not always physical. It can also be emotional and mental, and both are against the law. The Orange County District Attorney's Office has a family protection unit that is fully prepared to prosecute these abuse cases. We are dedicated to ensuring the safety of our children, and it is our job to hold a perpetrator responsible and make each victim feel safe and that the family feels whole once again, even though that's very difficult. That is what we do at the Orange County District Attorney's Office every single day. And I am tremendously proud of the men and women in this office who work together to protect our children. It is all of our jobs as a community to keep our children safe. National Child Abuse Prevention Month inspires a year-round effort, not just for 1 month, that we need to invest in protecting and keeping our children healthy and safe. If you suspect child abuse, please report it immediately. Thank you for all your efforts and commitment to the cause. And thank you again for allowing me to join this wonderful effort.
Thank you so much for your time, District Attorney Spitzer, for being the voice for the voiceless, and to our mandated reporters who are continually watchful of our children. Now, also playing a vital role is the County of Orange Social Services Agency, also known as SSA. Presenting a county update is Christine Snapper. As Division Director for SSA's Children and Family Services Division, she works toward ensuring child safety and the well-being of children and families. Christine has spent more than 3 decades serving the residents of Orange County, including overseeing the Child Abuse Services team and continuum of care reform. She also developed the Commercially Sexually Exploited Youth Program, spearheading the creation of a committee of partners from across Orange County to address the unique needs of this population.
County of Orange Social Services Agency, thank you for allowing me the privilege of sharing a few words with you today. My name is Christine Snapper, and I'm the Director of Children and Family Services Division. One of the agency's primary goals is to protect children through the prevention or remedy of conditions which may lead to abuse and neglect, and to partner with families to ensure that children live in a safe, nurturing, and permanent home. The 28th Annual Blue Ribbon Committee theme for 2022 is creating a community that cares. SSA has been building that community for years, placing an emphasis on our community partnerships to help prevent child abuse. Our efforts include developing and implementing programs like differential response, as well as enhancing our Families and Communities Together Family Resource Center platform. In fiscal year 2021, FACT, the Family Resource Centers, provided services to over 11,000 individuals and nearly 5,000 families. The 16 Family Resource Centers in neighborhoods throughout Orange County play a vital role in strengthening prevention and intervention services designed to reduce the risk of child abuse and neglect. As Chairman Chafee said, child abuse and neglect are complex issues. Currently, there are about 703,000 children residing in Orange County. In the last fiscal year, July 1st, 2020 through June 30th, 2021, in Orange County, our child abuse registry received more than 45,327 total calls of suspected child abuse and neglect, and we responded over 9,499 reports that rose to the level of our involvement. As families continue to adapt and overcome the challenges COVID-19 has brought, professionals too adjusted and found ways to continue connecting with children. Together, we've worked towards building a community that cares by connecting families to resources and wrap them in services for stabilization and support. Despite the challenges and hardship, this community has come together to protect our children from abuse and neglect. SSA Children and Family Services continues to man our 24-hour hotline, and our emergency response social workers, those sent out to investigate and assess whether intervention is needed, remain in the field, going to family homes to check on the welfare of children. During the past fiscal year, there were just over 24,000 children who were victims of one or more child abuse neglect allegations, and approximately 7% of these, about 1,600 kids, entered the dependency system. The remaining cases either did not rise to the level of our involvement, or we are able to address family needs through prevention efforts in the community. As an agency, we've been successful at diverting 93% of these children from formal involvement with juvenile court. In Orange County, we are incredibly fortunate to have effective child abuse prevention programs that succeed because of the partnerships created among social services agencies, schools, faith communities, civic organizations, law enforcement agencies, and the business community. The child welfare system is an ever-evolving system, and it continues to undergo a major systemic evolution to improve outcomes for foster youth. The Child Welfare Continuum of Care Reform, which was signed through law, Assembly Bill 403 in October 2015, with the goal of improving the child welfare system by increasing the use of home-based family care and working to eliminate group home placements. As SSA has long supported the goals of placing children in family-based care, to continue serving youth, group home partners transition to a new type of facility called a short-term residential treatment program. At our Orangewood Children and Family Center, we continue the transition as a temporary shelter care facility, making concerted efforts to reduce the length of stay for children residing there. The children most significantly impacted by the changes mandated by CCR are those who struggle with specialized behavior, emotional, and medical needs. An important factor towards the success of this transition and CCR in general is the community's involvement in providing foster or resource homes for dependent children in need of placement. The need for resource families is significant, particularly for those who are willing to consider placement of children with specialized needs. Currently, approximately 91% of Orange County children in out-of-home care are placed in family-based settings, many with relatives. That said, there is a significant challenge in recruiting resource families willing and able to provide care for specialized high-needs youth, many of whom are over the age of 13 and will fall within three challenging categories: sibling sets, youth with significant medical, mental health, and behavioral issues, and commercially sexually exploited children. However, we encourage the community to get engaged in helping to address the significant need. These are the community's children, and each one deserves the opportunity to thrive in a loving and nurturing home environment. As with our best practice, SSA continues to look and collaborate with other residents or community and our faith partners to ensure that we have resource families willing and able to set up and provide loving, safe homes for children in need. I'd like to encourage you to learn more about becoming a resource family or about how you can support our resource families and the children they care for. To learn more, please visit our website, ocforkids.com, or you can call us at 1-888-871-KIDS. As you know, ensuring the safety of our children is the role of our entire community. Our communities are stronger when all residents are aware of child abuse prevention, are involved in supporting families as they strive to raise the children in safe, caring environments. Together, we can create a community that cares. If you suspect child abuse or neglect, please call our 24/7 Orange County Child Abuse Hotline, again, 714-940-1000, or at 800-207-4464. On behalf of the County of Orange Social Services Agency, thank you for your support, for taking part in serving children and families and working through to prevent child maltreatment, and in helping to build healthy, safe, and strong families and communities. Together, we can make a difference. Thank you. Creating a community that cares.
Christine, thank you so much for providing a very insightful county-wide overview and sharing some of the core ways children are being supported here. Next on today's docket is recognizing the 2022 Blue Ribbon Youth Art Contest participants and winners. I want to thank all the youth who participated in this year's art contest themed Creating a Community That Cares. Your creativity never ceases to amaze the Blue Ribbon Committee and judges. Youth will be recognized during the Blue Ribbon Family Fun Day and a Blue Ribbon Art Gallery to be held in late April by First Citizens Bank. I'm now pleased to unveil the winning artwork for Orange County's 2022 Blue Ribbon Youth Art Contest, as well as introduce you to the first place winners. Now, congratulations to elementary school winner, Ayad, middle school winner, Arna, and high school winner, Rebecca. Now, let's see their artwork and hear from them.
Blue Ribbon Month is a Child Abuse Prevention Month. My artwork represents Blue Ribbon Month because I have shown that the whole community is working together to protect the future of the country, the children. Thank you.
Blue Ribbon Month is very special because it brings awareness about bullying and child abuse in local schools and communities. My artwork is showing no matter what race, gender, and skin color we are, but we are together to create a community that cares for our children, where there is hope, empathy, and equality. A community which is built upon love and support and empowers kids to make better decisions.
Blue Ribbon Month celebrates the value of every child. My artwork shows that all children are important to the harmony of a community. Together, we can join our voices to create a community that cares.
What a beautiful artwork display and beautiful children. Their entries, along with others, will be part of a Blue Ribbon Youth Art exhibit set to travel throughout Orange County all year, as well as be featured in the Blue Ribbon Art Gallery. If you're interested in displaying this beautiful exhibit, please contact info@theraisefoundation.org. Now, it's my honor to help the community recognize the exemplars of prevention and heroes for child and youth advocacy who have been thoughtfully selected as the recipients of the 2022 Blue Ribbon and Shining Light on Children Awards. Both recipients received a framed piece of the 2022 Blue Ribbon Youth artwork, the first ever replications, and will be offering thoughts today about the significance of this recognition. Our 2022 Blue Ribbon Award recipient is Joanna Sakar from the Boys and Girls Club of Stanton. She's being honored for her diligent work in supporting and advocating for the children and families of Stanton. Joanna was respectfully nominated by the Stanton Family Resource Center. Joanna Sakar is a well-respected and community-oriented advocate who has worked at all levels of the Boys and Girls Club of Stanton, serving as an after-school program provider, teen program coordinator, and now the unit director. Joanna's multi-level approach to serving families and children in Orange County has earned her recognition as the 2022 Blue Ribbon Award winner. Joanna is respected by her peers and beloved by the families she's dedicated to serving. Joanna has always been proactive in attending to the social and emotional well-being of children, as well as the overall health of all families. Now, throughout 2021, Joanna continued to positively impact the lives of families and children despite the challenges presented by COVID-19. Joanna, would you like to say a few words?
And thank you for that gracious introduction. Thank you to the Raise Foundation for this incredible recognition. I'm beyond humbled by it. Thank you to Anne and Diana at the City of Stanton for the nomination. Thank you to my club family who has always been so supportive of me and my crazy ideas. Thank you for allowing me to continue to do the work I do here at Boys and Girls Club. Working for a nonprofit, as many of you know, there aren't very many perks or glitz or glamour. You work for a nonprofit because it's important work, and the more you do it, the more you realize exactly how important the work is. These past couple of years have been a roller coaster, to say the least, especially to the kids in our community. And here at Boys and Girls Club, we had this unique opportunity to step in where we could. We had a building and, a group of kids who needed a place to do school. So we decided to open up and provide that support to those kiddos and to the people in our community. The initial decision to open was the easiest. That's what we did. That's what we do. We help kiddos. I think every day after that was a challenge to continue to stay open, whether the obstacles we faced every day, the ongoing changes. But I'm very fortunate to work with a group of people who truly understand our why we do the work we do and why we needed to continue doing the work we were doing at the time. And so we were able to push through and host 85 kids and teens here at Boys and Girls Club Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. But if it wasn't for the people in the community, local businesses, school districts, teachers, the city, we wouldn't have been able to do what we did or continue doing what we did. Building a community who cares starts with a choice to do the right thing, and hoping and praying that everybody will see what you're doing and follow suit and support you. I'm really fortunate enough to work in a community who did just that for us. I learned that any support at the time, however big or small, whether it was school districts providing transportation for our kids, computers, PPE, or the local business providing lunch for my staff, it all made a difference. And understanding that however big or small, those kind gestures all have a part in building a community who cares. So thank you to everybody who did what they did and supported our Boys and Girls Club and our kids and our families.
Wow, you've made a big difference. Thank you for your dedication and service to the city of Stanton and the whole county, advocating for the safety, health, and well-being of children and their families. Congratulations, Joanna Sakar. I'm now pleased to introduce the recipient of Orange County Child Abuse Prevention Council's 2022 Shining Light on Children Award, Janelle Merwin. With nominations from the John Burton Advocates, Cypress College, and Congressional Coalition on Adoption Institute, Janelle may have received the most annual nominations in Orange County Blue Ribbon history. Janelli is well known for her work as an advocate for youth and adolescents. Her advocacy and impact has even resonated at all intergovernmental levels. Janelli participated on the 2020 and 2021 Foster Youth Internship Program and consequently interned for U.S. Representative Karen Bass. Janelli also has worked as an advocate for pregnant and parenting foster youth, publishing an op-ed in 2021. Currently, Janelli is advocating for housing rights for foster youth and the foster youth tax credit. She continues to work with the Cypress College Graduation Guardian Scholars, by supporting training, networking, and providing case management to youth who may be experiencing crisis. Janelli is multifaceted, driven, and cherished by individuals and organizations all throughout the county and country. Thank you and congratulations on being selected as the 2022 Shining Light on Children Award recipient.
Hi everyone, my name is Janelle Merwin, and I'm just so thankful to receive the Shining Light Award by the Raise Foundation, the OC Child Abuse Prevention Council, and the Blue Ribbon Committee. This foundation sounds like an incredible organization that is preventing child abuse and spreading awareness on how we can create a better community for everyone. Special thank you to everyone that nominated me: the Congressional Coalition on Adoption Institute, Kate McLean, the John Burton Foundation, Anna Johnson, and Cypress Community College, Ashley Berry. I work closely with each and every one of these organizations, and I feel so privileged and honored to work with amazing individuals that really work hard to protect the rights of children and youth in the child welfare system, and specifically those that have been impacted by the foster care system as I have. Anyone who knows me knows that I was a teen mom in the foster care system. I entered the system at the age of 15 with my 1-month-old baby in my arms and raised him throughout the 5 years until I exited care. I understand firsthand the impact of transforming lives through policy, accessing youth to higher education, resources, and connecting them to communities so that they can heal from the traumas that they've had to endure, and to prevent intergenerational cycles of abuse and to prevent other abuse from occurring. I think the Shining Light Award is pretty amazing, and that anyone can really make a difference and be that shining light for other people.
You're so quite welcome and very deserving of this honor. Congratulations. And I'd like to share that many excellent submissions for the Blue Ribbon and Shining Light Awards over the past 2 years. Those phenomenal nominees have been recognized over the past 13 months through special events held at their organizations and on social media. Knowing that heroes and heroic acts of prevention happen every day, one recognition event per year is simply not enough. So thank you again for all award winners and nominees. Let's have one more round of applause. Now, I'm so excited to be here this morning because we are making history. For the first time in Orange County, the first full week of Blue Ribbon Month will be dedicated to window safety. Now, Window Safety Awareness Weeks, April 4th through the 10th, will place an additional emphasis on protecting children from window falls. 2021 saw a spike in pediatric window fall occurrences at the end of the year. The collaborative partners like CHOC, SSA, and the American Academy of Pediatrics Orange County chapter moved quickly to adequately address this rising trend. Now, to speak on this issue, we are so lucky to be joined by an expert on this topic from CHOC, Dr. David Gibbs, Medical Director of Trauma Services and Specialist Division Chief of Pediatric Surgery. Dr. Gibbs is affiliated with the American College of Surgeons, the American Academy of Pediatrics, and the Orange County Medical Association. Recognized as an expert in his field, he consistently receives the annual Orange County Medical Association Physician of Excellence Award. Wow. He has received the Marshall Bartlett Research Fellowship and the Medical Staff Award at Ohio State University. He's actively involved in patient care advocacy within the community and at the state level. Dr. Gibbs believes in caring for each family as he would for his own family, and is committed to providing the most lethal leading edge care possible with the utmost compassion. So let's warmly welcome Dr. Gibbs.
Hello, I'm Dr. David Gibbs, Director of the Pediatric Level 1 Trauma Center at Children's Health of Orange County. In honor of Blue Ribbon Month and Window Fall Prevention Week, I would like to talk about a preventable yet all too common tragedy: falls from windows. In the last 5 years, Orange County has seen a steady increase in pediatric window falls. At our hospital alone, we have treated 138 children who fell from windows 2 stories or higher. Children under 5 are at greatest risk, with the peak at age 2. How can this happen? As we all know, toddlers and young children are relentless explorers and have a knack for going where they shouldn't. And as all parents know, when children aren't making noise is often when they're getting into trouble. Toddlers are astonishingly good climbers and don't care if they're climbing on a chair, bed, dresser, or bookshelf. Once they get there, they can easily fall out an open window or lean against a screen, with tragic results. Even light pressure can result in the screen giving away. Many of our patient families keep the windows open because they prefer it or because of concern over electricity costs. Once a child falls from a height, physics determines what happens. Babies and toddlers carry a disproportionate amount of their weight in their head and tend to strike the ground head first. They also don't extend their arms in front of them the way older children do. As a result, they can suffer devastating head injuries when they strike the hard ground or concrete. These injuries range from concussion, skull fracture, brain hemorrhage, or even death. There are few experiences more devastating for a family than to have to discuss organ donation and funeral arrangements while their child lies in the ICU with a picture of the family in better days at the head of the bed. We do have the full modality of treatment options at CHOC, including advanced neurosurgery, trauma surgery, anesthesia, critical care, neurology, nursing, rehab, and child life, to name just a few. But the best treatment by far for trauma is prevention. Prevention. How can that be done? Move furniture away from windows, not just the stuff that we think kids might climb on, but the things we wouldn't expect. Kids are very good at pushing things around. Install window locks or guards to keep the window from opening more than 4 inches. These locks cost about $4, a small price to pay for a child's safety. Don't trust a screen to keep a child from falling. To the fullest extent possible, and I know that's hard, supervise your child around windows. And if you do happen to witness a window fall, what should you do? Call 911 and don't move the child. If you are a healthcare professional, stabilize the cervical spine and maintain an airway to the best extent you can. Survival depends on rapid transport to a trauma center. Let's work together to keep childhood safe, happy, and healthy. Best wishes this Blue Ribbon Month from all of us at the CHOC Trauma Center, and thank you.
Well, the best treatment is prevention. Thank you, Dr. Gibbs, for your insights regarding window safety and protecting children. Your commitment to the medical profession and to children is very much appreciated. Now, a key element of the kickoff event is to hear directly from members of our community who make a positive impact in the lives of children. While everyone plays an important role in ensuring child well-being in Orange County, the value of parents and positive parenting for children cannot be overstated. For our Blue Ribbon Ceremony impact speakers, we're so glad to be joined by Tony and Erin Kim. They're here today to discuss their love, joy, and impact of being resource parents in Orange County.
Hi, we're Tony and Erin Kim, and we've been resource parents here in Orange County for about 13 years. We currently have 4 children, 2 who came into our lives through adoption. Being a resource parent has been one of the hardest things we've ever done with our lives. We have cared for kids short-term and long-term, and it has changed us tremendously. It has been challenging, but it's also been the most life-giving, rewarding thing that I think we've ever given ourselves to. So Tony's going to share a little bit about how it's impacted us.
Yeah, I think when we started 13 years ago, we had no idea what to expect. And I thought that, it would be like, oh, we would, help some kids out, and it would sort of be easy. And we realized that, like Aaron said, while it's been hard, it's also been incredibly rewarding as well. Very life-changing, challenging, but also something that we felt like has really grown us as individuals and as family. And one of the biggest surprises has been working with the birth families, helping to reunify kids with their families and playing a small part in that sort of healing process. But, as we've seen kids kind of come and go through our home and some stay permanently, we realize that we want to commit our life to this. This is something we really want to do. And we're, in fact, right now in the process again of doing it and opening our home up to another child. And so, looking back, we felt like we didn't know what to expect. But now looking forward, we're like, we can't wait to see what life brings us.
So join us in being a community that cares.
Wow, over 13 years of changing lives. Thank you so much, Tony and Aaron, for sharing your story, showing the difference that parents can truly make in a child's future, giving hope to children and being engaged in community building. We appreciate your story and participation this year and for the future as well. Thank you so much. Now, for those who want to learn more about volunteering to help foster children, please visit SSA's Foster and Adoption website. That's www.oc4kids.com. That's OC4kids.com. Now, as we head into Child Abuse Prevention Month, let's review footage from the first pinwheel garden planting of the year. These pinwheel gardens are grown to reflect the joy and fun of childhood. All children deserve to grow up in loving, nurturing, and engaging environments. Pinwheel garden planting also lets adults be kids again, even if it's just for a few hours. Now, this garden is being planted at Miles Square Park in Fountain Valley and brings back a kickoff favorite tradition.
Creating a community that cares to keep kids safe, healthy, and happy.
Keep kids safe, healthy, and happy.
No excuse for child abuse.
Creating a community that cares.
No excuse for child abuse.
It shouldn't hurt to be a child.
No excusas para el abuso infantil. No excuse for child abuse.
Creating a community that cares.
Creando una comunidad que se preocupa.
Keep kids safe, healthy, and happy.
Stand up for children. Creating a community that cares.
Keep kids safe, healthy, happy.
Keeping kids safe.
No excuse for child abuse. No debería doler ser un niño. There is no excuse for child abuse.
Well, the blue really stands out, and it's also very obvious that this was such a beautiful demonstration with a diverse group that really cares. And I look forward to seeing so many more pinwheel gardens planted all throughout Orange County in April. Well, and on a more serious note, I would like to take the moment and time to recognize the children whose names appeared on the larger planted ribbons in the video. Sadly, those names represent the children who died from child maltreatment last year. Now, please join us in paying our respects, and I'll say each name, their age, and hold a moment of silence at the end of the recitation. Abby, 8 months old. Baby girl Juliana, 1 month old. Isaias, 11 months old. Ivan, 5 years old. Gemma, 2 years old. Jonathan, 4 months old. And Jose, 3 years old. May these precious children be resting in peace, and may everyone's efforts to heighten awareness during the 2022 Blue Ribbon Month campaign and beyond be in their honor to help put an end to child abuse and neglect. Whether or not you have children, please remember that the children of Orange County depend on a community that cares deeply to keep them safe, healthy, and happy. A special thank you to those of you who dedicate your careers and volunteerism to help children and families. It is impossible to put a measure on the work you do because it is truly invaluable. I've been so honored to serve as MC today, and in a moment we'll join you in watching a very special Pass the Pinwheel as our finale. The Pass the Pinwheel montage is the perfect send-off for today's kickoff. Now, the ceremony has been recorded and will be available to view for many months to come. I urge each of you to go to the Raise Foundation's website, social media, or YouTube accounts where the link will be housed. On behalf of the Orange County Child Abuse Prevention Council, thank you.
Creating a community that cares.
Creating a community that cares. Creating a community that cares. Creating a community that cares.
Creating a community that cares. Creando una comunidad que le importa.
Creating a community that cares. Creating a community that cares.
Creating a community that cares. Cộng đồng chúng tôi quan tâm.
Creating a community that cares.
Creating a community that cares.
Creating a community that cares.
Be ready, pass the pinwheel. Thank you.